Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Lets it fly. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Left side Eason. Back to Smith. Now here's Thompson. The rebound by Melton. Now here's Curry. Pass to Melton. Curry looking it over. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Warriors ahead. Up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 5 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And the basket is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porzingis sets a screen. Curry with it. He's picked up by Eason. Melton outside. The 3 is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Rockets making a change here. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to Melton. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
6 to shoot. Here's Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And stolen by Melton. And he's going for the lob. Oh! The kick out, Curry. From deep. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Durant's shot is off. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead. And Sengun throw it down.
Vicious finish by Sengun. What a play. Wow.
Porzingis, big strides. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's Durant. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Green. The Warriors lead by 6. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Pass to Green. Out to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Melton. Now 23 seconds left in the first half. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Houston making a change here.
Number 30, Clint Capella.
Rockets trail by 7.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
To the paint. To the wing, right side. Pass to Curry. Here's Porzingis. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Warriors ahead, leading by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 9. Pass to Şengün. Great D that time from Porzingis. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Curry. Melton outside. Here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Kevin Durant.
And it's good for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
To the inside. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assisted by
6 points for Amen Thompson.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor at the NBA.
The 3 from Curry. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Pass to Shepherd. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. And here's Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Warriors lead by 10. Here's Curry. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
defensive foul.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the Warriors with possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Porzingis surveying the floor. And he lobs it up. The kick out, Curry. Back to Green. Sengun with a steal. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, Shepherd has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Melton outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Good on the bucket. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Right side, Porzingis. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And it's Sengun penetrating. And he gets that one. Sengun's got 9.
Yeah, not too many guys want to get in Sengun's way when he's moving with purpose. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Houston working the ball around. Durant inside. Pass to Smith. Deflected by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Post. Defended by Thompson. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Here's Post. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Payton with it. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so it's the Golden
45.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Leon. Sengun with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And that one's good. Green.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Leons. That's tipped. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Okogie. And he lays it up and in.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
There's the 3. And the basket by Leons.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Pass to Eason. And he drives in. It's Eason with the jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Leons. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And Houston will go for a different look here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Out to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Kevin Durant.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. On the wing, Curry. Now Porzingis. Sengun with a steal. Now Smith. Outside Thompson.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Thompson.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
The Warriors leading. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Smith. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Sengun. Smith outside. Durant taking it in close.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Outside Curry. Now Green. No one near him. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J. Here's Durant. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
With the floater. Rebounded by Smith. The Rockets trail. Jams it home!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Curry draws the double. Now Green. Here's the floater. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Up again. And the Warriors with possession. Curry with it. Guarded by Smith.
An experienced and confident player. How about Green being the one to bury the big-time shot? There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Green, a screen.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now Durant. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Durant fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 0, Gary Payton.
Oh, he can't jam it home. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Thompson outside. Going inside. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Outside Green. Thompson with a steal. Now Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Sengun banks it home. Big shot.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Outside Porzingis. Now Green. Oh, touches it off the glass.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Now Sengun. Payton with a steal. Green with the ball. Durant covering. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Outside Durant. Here's Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Green. And there's the rejection.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Oh, the stuff! Porzingis, no good on the free throw. Here's Durant. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
And that could be pivotal. You just can't afford to turn the ball over in those situations.
The Warriors leading. And here's Curry. Sengun pulls it down. Thompson left side. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
They double-team Curry. Shot clock at 6. Outside Porzingis. Draymond Green misses the three. With 1 on the clock. Both hands there for a little extra.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now Şengün.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Curry! Another tie! And we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Durant takes it in. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
And here's the fast break. Outside Thompson. It's stolen by Green. And here comes the break. Here's Porzingis. Green outside. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. It's cleared away by Thompson. Now Şengün. That one's in there.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
Now Porzingis. And he slams it down.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Durant. Oh, unanswered slam.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Using the glass to lay it in. Houston leading by 3. Here he goes. And a one-handed slam.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
They double-team Curry. The 3 is off.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Quick 2. All net.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shepherd. Here's Thompson. 4 on the clock. Driving inside.
Watch your ass!
With both hands.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Smith. Oh, he jammed it.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Thompson connects. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Double overtime games are so grueling, and after